the citizen. The citizen is what's going to replace that. You're not going to think of yourself anymore as a believer in the world that is tied to a community of believers worldwide and that they have obligations upon you and you have obligations towards them. We want you to think of yourself as a citizen, which is why in every single classroom in almost most of the world today, the map that they put on the classroom wall is a political map. That your mental imaginary for the shape of the world, it's not the mountains and the rivers and the seas and the valleys and the fields of wheat and whatever you have. It's the political borders. This is your territory. This is where you live. This is your nation. This is your people. The flag is everywhere. And if you're in the United States, you pledge allegiance to the flag every morning, etc., etc. All of this trying to replace your primary identification, trying to displace that religious identity that you have and that religious affinity and identification that you have and replace it with the citizen. Now, this is not to say, we have to be very clear here, this is not to say that there's no way in which support for one's nation or affinity for one's nation can combine with your religious identity. That's not what we're saying. In fact, this happens all the time. But what we are saying is that secularism is not neutral in this process. They love that you would minimize your religious identity and affinity and affiliation and make the primary thing that you identify with and are willing to sacrifice for and certainly willing to obey the nation state and its government.